What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the North Texas Dynasty on College Football 26. We got our last game of the Year 5 regular season in this one against Colorado, the Buffaloes at Colorado, who are fighting for a bowl game, coming in at 5-6. We, on the other hand, so many storylines in this one. First of all, we're 11-0 for the second straight season. We could go 12-0 for the second straight season. And potentially, we've been riding the number 4 team in the country for a while now. If we were to win a conference championship again, I think we could maybe get the 2 or the 3 seed, which would be a new record for us in the college football playoff. But the other big storyline, senior quarterback, pretty much the main character of this dynasty so far, Bryce Baker, is really hurt. And I don't want to say his career is over, but I'm not sure how the wear and tear system works. I don't know if he can bounce back from it. He's at like minus 17 speed. We can still use him, but I am more than likely, he is in Heisman talk, so I do want to maybe play with him passively today, or we could potentially put in Isaiah Irwin, who's an 87 overall backup. He's a junior transfer, still really good, not as good as Bryce, who's a superstar, but at 89 overall, the senior who's just been a 4-year starter, I really want to go out with him on top, win the Natty this year, our first Natty with him at the helm. Gonna be a tough way to do it. I mean, just looking at this bracket, we would have to go through either Oregon, Ohio State, or Georgia. I think I was trying to say Oregon and Georgia. I said Oregon. But we got Colorado today at 5-6. They have beaten Vandy, lost to Florida, beat Colorado State, FCS, Utah, lost to TCU, lost to Iowa State, lost to Arizona State. Oh my goodness, 5 straight losses, Oklahoma State, Arizona, and then they just beat Kansas. So it looked like Colorado was doing pretty decent, went through a bad losing slump. They're going to have our test with us today, one of the best teams in the country, definitely the best team in the conference in the Big 12, but we'll have to see. I do plan on making Isaiah Irwin the starter next season whenever Bryce Baker ultimately either graduates or goes to the NFL, but I want to go out with him on top. Probably going to have to preserve him and see if he can recover it all for the playoffs or the conference championship, which we know we're going to be playing in both. But here is your Year 5 finale. Let's see what happens. Baker, you see he's got about half of his wear and tear right now. 1st and 10, we're going to receive to start the day. From the shotgun, we got the alternate uniforms on. Bryce Baker right away is looking to take off, and he takes a hit. First play, and you can see right there, I mean, he cannot move. He is really roughed up. Isaiah Irwin's coming into the game. Hopefully we can handle Colorado with the rest of our starters in, but Jermecco Green will make up for the sack with a 13-yard gain. In comes Isaiah Irwin, and here is your debut for number 7, the future starter of this program. Just a slightly worse version of Bryce Baker. He's mobile, he can move, a perfect green bean pass, and a rare connection to Alexander Marler. We don't get those often, but I've been trying to get him warmed up for the playoffs, and that's a great first impression from Irwin. We're going to hand it off. Jermecco Green, the senior, having a really strong start to the day with 30 yards rushing, and we got a quick 1st and goal opportunity. Read option. Randy Bertone, RB2, going to hurdle his own teammate, and it'll be a quick, easy touchdown on the opening drive for the Mean Green. No Bryce Baker, no problem, as we look to go 12-0 for the second straight season. 2nd and 5. Here comes Colorado. A read option on the play. Right away, we're going to see the mobility of the opposing quarterback right there, and that is going to be a 1st down. We would get them to 3rd and 7 here in Mean Green territory. From the shotgun, takes the snap. Looking for an open man. We're not getting any pressure simulated, and that's going to be a 3rd down, not conversion, but a late flag is thrown on Marshall Fabian. They're going to call him for pass interference, which I think is baloney. 3rd and 3 again for the Buffaloes. Mean Green defense, been one of the best all year, but they're not getting to the quarterback. That's usually our strength. We do simulate enough pressure to disrupt the pass right there. Incomplete. Out comes the field goal unit on this 4th and 3. The kick is up. This should be a chip shot, but it's pushed far right. It's no good. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. Bryce Baker, he's probably riding the bench the rest of this game. Here we go. Irwin on the drag. He's got Shakir Caps, and that is going to be a 7-yard gain right there. 50 yards passing for Irwin in this first quarter. Here we go, read option. Jermecco Green gets stuffed. Maybe should have kept it with Irwin there. He can move. That's going to be a 4th down. We're going to have to punt. 1st and 10, 2:07 left in this first quarter. Motion man for the Buffaloes. Here comes the shotgun snap. They're going to go back to the running back. That's a wide open hole. That's going to be a converted 1st down back into Mean Green territory for the 2nd straight drive. 1st and 10 at the 50. They go handoff again, and we are not containing that very well, giving up a multitude of yardage. That is going to be over 30 yards rushing on the day as we approach the end of the first quarter. 2nd and 5, 37 seconds left in this first quarter. Shotgun snap, it's a screen. Do we get there in time? We contain it. Rico Wooten, the All-American junior, brings him down there. 3rd and 6, last play of this first quarter, running clock. Shotgun snap, looking for a man over the middle. He's got the tight end who's going to be taken down. 4th and 1, and that will be the end of your first quarter. Both teams moving the ball relatively easily. Colorado did manage a 2nd drive stop on the Mean Green. That's what we're looking for right now as we hold them to another field goal. They're going to trot the kicker back out. He missed one just a second ago. This one is further but more accurate, and that will be nailed in. Colorado on the board with 3. 7-3 lead for the Mean Green. Going to stick with the screen here. Jermecco Green, a playmaker. Senior is not ready for that pass. What am I hyping him up for? Good Lord. 3rd and 10. Don't want to punt again here. Isaiah Irwin looking for an open man. He's got Marler, who pushes ahead for a 1st down. Been seeing a lot of improvement from Marler as of recently, just in time for the postseason. Another 1st down. Irwin from the shotgun, having a solid debut. Missed a few throws so far. Not that one. Shakir Capsule bringing another reception. Our leading receiver. 2nd and inches here. Motion play. Irwin from the shotgun. Going to take the snap here. Looking for a man over the middle. It's Marler again. Marler's got the speed burst, getting more involved. I love to see that from the talented kid. 1st and 10. Inside zone audible. Jermecco Green got the formation we like. Jermecco Green is going to plow ahead. That'll be a 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 here. 5.5 left in this one in the first half. Irwin from the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking for a man. Deep shot, taking it in between 3 defenders. He had it if it didn't slightly get tipped by a DB. It'll bring up a 3rd and 8. Not confident kicking a 3 from here. 3rd and 8, takes the snap. Irwin getting blitzed. Going to hit his drag. That's going to be Caps, who's got close to the 1st down. 4th and 1, and we will trust our offense to pick it up. Staying out there from the shotgun. Audibling from the run. A little bit risky here. Inexperienced junior out there, takes the snap, gonna take a shot to the end zone. It's Marler who got the separation and has really woken up for this offense. Touchdown Mean Green with 5 minutes to go in this first half. North Texas is up 14-3. Out comes the Buffaloes looking to respond. They've been moving the ball relatively easily, just unable to convert it into a touchdown. That's a dime, though, to the tight end, right over the head of linebacker Rico Wooten. What a touch pass right there. And the Buffaloes, like I said, are down the field again. 3.5 left to go, 2nd and 8. Looking for a man over the middle to the star receiver. Is taken down, 3rd and 2. Taken down there by Marshall Fabian. We'll send a blitz. Head coach Stevie Balls feeling aggressive on this play. Shotgun snap, here it comes. Buffaloes, it's hit in the backfield, it's a fumble, recovered by Marshall Fabian! The blitz pays off, Rashad Sterling forces the fumble. What a gutsy call from head coach Stevie Balls, and Isaiah Irwin's going to show off some of the wheels now. Wisely slides down after a gain of 7. Oh my goodness, I mean, you have to think that's an easy 3 points at the very least for Colorado as we pick up another 1st down with Green, but instead, we call the blitz, we get a sack, force the fumble, and now we're here trying to add to our lead before halftime. 2nd and 10 is going to be a shotgun snap for Irwin. Taking another shot to Marler. It's tipped up and no! An interception for Irwin, and that one isn't on him. I respect the gutsy throw. Maybe we could have targeted something safer over the middle, but I don't mind that, and that just gets tipped up. Risky play, risky a turnout, and now Colorado's got the ball. They've got some momentum too. They got time to go score and keep this a close game. 14-3, a minute 13 in this first half. By himself in the backfield, we know a pass is coming. Running clock with a minute 07. Taking the snap, looking for a man. Having a pretty solid day, just an unfortunate fumble. Regardless, that's another first down to your tight end. Rico Wooten with 5 tackles on the day. Hurry up offense commences. Less than 60 seconds in this first half. 1st and 10. Sending some pressure. It's still going to be another first down converted. Now they're going to use a timeout. Stopping it with 46 seconds. 2nd and 9 for the Buffaloes. Taking the snap over the middle. Another first down conversion. We're letting the short ones go easy. And that's going to be a 1st and goal opportunity for Colorado. 1 timeout left. 23 seconds in this first half. Taking the snap over the middle. They do not get in. Colorado with a timeout. They're going to go hurry up mode and try and save it just in case. Here we go. 13 seconds. Trying to punch something in from the shotgun. Does the defense hold? Back of the end zone. Back to the star receiver in front of the home fans. Touchdown, Colorado. That'll send us into halftime. A team that's trying to give us our first ever Big 12 loss while being a Big 12 team. We have dominated the conference top to start while being here, while transferring from the American. We are going to the SEC regardless, even if we lose in the conference championship next week. We're out of here. That's going to be a nice play to open up the second half. Ray Kohler holding the tackle right there. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. Colorado receiving here at home, an opportunity to reclaim the lead. Plenty of time out of the shotgun, but we are going to contain Marshall Fabian on the tackle there. And out comes Irwin in the offense again. Still checking up on Bryce. Not looking too hot. Here we go. Irwin holding his own. We're going to keep him in the game, and that's a dime! What a play! Falling backwards, and it's Isaiah Tapp, the wide receiver 4, who brings in that one. Irwin getting warmed up. He'll go back to Isaiah Tapp, who's having an impact in this one. Nice play from the senior. 2nd and 12. Irwin going to keep this one here. This is going to be Randy Breton, who speeds ahead. Very quality gain right there. It'll be a 3rd and 4 for the Mean Green. In field goal range, but you know my aggressive nature. I like my touchdowns. From the shotgun, Isaiah, Irwin over the middle. Alexander Marler continues to add on to a great game. It'll be his 2nd touchdown. The Mean Green are back up 2 possessions. Colorado capable of big plays, though. I'm not counting them out just yet. Here we go. Play action. We're in the backfield. 2nd sack of the day. Rashad Sterling having an impact in this one. He's had both the sacks. 2nd and 20. That's going to be up the gut. Don't give it all right back to him on an HB draw. And they're back in Mean Green territory. Lawyer, the running back, has 6 carries for 66 yards. Maybe Colorado should run the ball a few times. Instead, they're going to give it to him on a screen here. That'll pick up a nice gain on 3rd and 9, but it will be 4th and 5. Colorado not playing aggressive. They're going to punt. I can't complain. That's cool with me. I want to win. 2nd and 8. Irwin, the backup. Over the middle, that's going to be another easy. Yards after the catch for Shakir Capps, our leading receiver. Boost us up just a little more. You got to feel like a touchdown here would probably put it away. Irwin, does he finish off a great debut, leading us where we need to be? 1st and 10 here from the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's got the fire emoji. Going to take another shot. That is going to be complete to Daryl Branson, the tight end. Nice throw right there. Pinpoint accuracy on the green bean for the Mean Green. Shotgun snap. Going to audible Marler deep again. Do we potentially take a shot? I fat finger. No! Irwin throws his 2nd pick, and that's completely on me. I don't hold that against number 7. I was trying to snap the ball, and I hit X right away. I'm sure you guys have done that when playing a video game before, and I'm pissed because now Colorado has life. What a shame. What a shame. Head coach Stevie Balls, take a couple laps up the middle, and we're back to this Lawyer guy. Oh, my goodness. 1st and goal. 84 yards. I'd probably hand it to him a few more times if I was Colorado. 1st and goal. Are they going to get a snap off? It doesn't look like it. We're going to the 4th quarter. 21-10. Perfect season on the line because I just threw a really dumb turnover. 1st and goal, 9 minutes to go in the regular season. Colorado trying to make a comeback here at home. Get into a bowl game. 2 running backs, 1 goes in motion. Here comes the snap. Are they going to hit him? They do not. They go to the end zone. The coverage is not there. Mike Strange loses his battle. They are going for 2 to make this a 3-point game. 8:57 left to go. They take the shotgun snap, sending pressure, and it's going to be out to the running back. The screen is converted. 3-point game. Plenty of time left, trying to waste some clock, but find more separation. We can't be passive here. We got to be aggressive. Jermecco Green up the gut, a lot of space, good blocks. Jermecco Green, one man to beat. Jermecco Green is going to boost ahead. The senior in his final regular season game takes it 3/4 of the field. What a play, and that might be the separator for North Texas in this one. Oh my goodness, another high pressure play right there. 2nd and 10 for Colorado from the shotgun. Still time, but it is a 2-possession game again. Maybe that holds us up and over to get our backup quarterback a win in the final regular season game. But a big chunk play from Colorado right there. Still plenty of time. We may have scored too quickly. 3rd and 4. 7 minutes to go in the game. From the shotgun. Here comes the snap. Looking for a man over the middle. It is caught. Broken tackle from the tight end, taken down. 1st and 10, moving the chains again. 6:38 to go. The Buffaloes trying to punch their ticket to a bowl game. North Texas trying to have back-to-back 12-0 regular seasons, still searching for our first national title. 2nd and inches. 6:07 to go. Colorado in mean green territory. Motion man, his lawyer, taking the snap. Quick out, gonna go down inbounds. No, he gets out of bounds, stops the clock, and Colorado is close to another touchdown with time to get a stop, all their timeouts. 1st and 10, final Big 12 game of us being a Big 12 conference team. There's the sack, we needed one. Goodness gracious, 3rd and 9. 4:35 to go here. Zone defense for the mean green. Quick pressure. We get them down. And I think they might settle for 3. Get it back to a 1-possession game. That's what you like to see from the mean green defense. Keep them from those touchdowns. Now we can either waste all the clock and call game, or we can go kick a field goal, get it back to a 2-possession game, call game. They have an opportunity to stop us. We got to get first downs. 1st and 10. Irwin. Deep shots. That was dumb. That was dumb. That's a big sack. Colorado did what they needed to on that play. 3:33. We have to pass now. Irwin putting our backup in a tough spot, but Jimmy Lang on the the slant jukes a man into Colorado territory. Bailed out by the slant. Irwin, way to keep your composure and deliver that pass. Why are we passing again? I don't know. Why are we passing again? I don't know. Oh. Head coach Stevie Balls, some questionable play calling there. Probably should have just ran the ball. But with 2:53, trying to stat pad for our backup. Instead, we're maybe a little too aggressive there. Colorado has a chance to go win it. 2:25. Here we go. Colorado, motion man from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Here we go. Sending pressure. Almost got there. Ray Kohler plays good defense. Nice coverage. 3rd and 5 with 2:14 to go. Both teams with all their timeouts left. Shotgun snap. Looking for a quick slant is converted to the star, Rico Wooten. Another tackle brings us to the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10, Colorado close to midfield. Definitely not going to hand it off to Lawyer now. A deep shot. Don't do me like this. A deep shot. He had it in his hand and dropped it. Oh, that was bad coverage. That was bad coverage, but we get bailed. 2nd and 10. Trying to catch him off guard here with the blitz. Can we get a sack? No one. We were going free. We were going free. We just had to get there. We just had to get there. Colorado touchdown is going to take a 1-point lead. The receiver Keys brings it in. And North Texas, it'll be on the hands of a backup with 1:45 to complete the perfect season. All we need is 3. All our timeouts, Irwin. Just run the offense. Here we go. Jimmy Lang. Big impact on that last drive before the turnover. We'll pick up our first down. 1:24 running clock. All our timeouts left. Irwin on the road. Can the junior handle this environment? That's a slow pass. I wanted him to get it there quicker to Marler, but it's complete. 5-yard gain. Losing a lot of clock, though. 3 timeouts. Here we go. We got to go quick. Irwin from the shotgun. He's going to hit Marler again. Nice yards after the catch. First timeout. Okay. We're not in a terrible spot. We just need 3. Irwin. Got some options here. Audibling, taking control of the offense. 47 seconds and 2 timeouts from the shotgun. Has 2 guys open. Had Green out of the backfield. It'll be Lang again, though, and that's a first down. I think we're in field goal range or close enough to where we can start running the ball. A boneheaded turnover from head coach Stevie Balls. Randy Bertone, a nice speed boost, gets us close enough. Let's waste Colorado's timeouts. And here we go. An opportunity for a game winner to go 12-0. Josh Kopp, the freshman. This one should be good. Head coach Stevie Balls, does he redeem the boneheaded turnover? We do! The freshman walks it off. 12-0 again. Isaiah Irwin will be 1-0 as a starter to get some momentum as the future of this program. Dave Ficken, not a bad game, not a great game. Irwin in his debut, 3 picks, 2 of which I really believe were on me. Just, being the one behind the controller and all. But thank you guys so much for watching. Big things coming for the series. Obviously, if you guys have been tuning in the March Madness videos, I appreciate that. But here in the North Texas Dynasty, Year 5 wrapping up. Got the conference championship next. We're playing Baylor. Just so you guys know, we got some bad blood with Baylor. We're playing Baylor, and then hopefully if we can win that, we can be a top 4 seed in the CFP, trying to get back to the Final Four, get to our first natty, win our first natty, let Bryce Baker go out on top. So thank you guys so much for watching. Support recently has been unreal. I appreciate y'all so much. Have a blessed day.